Hey guys, so this was an important video that I wanted to do. Actually, I'll be posting this one on Thanksgiving, so I thought, why not do the 25 things I'm thankful for video. I will be honest, coming up with 25 things that you're thankful for all at one time isn't easy. You should definitely take time to think about things you're thankful for every day, not just near Thanksgiving. Take the time out and realize what you are grateful for. But I wanted to give you guys a list of things that I'm thankful for because that is the holidays. So let's jump right into it because this could take a while. Or I don't really know. So the number one thing is my family. So I have too many brothers. They're annoying. And they drive me crazy.
You're not annoying.
You are annoying. They can be helpful and supportive sometimes when they want to be. Especially when I'm sick. Then sometimes they're nicer. No. Number two is the freedom to choose my faith. This has been a very big one for me within the last couple of years. I was baptized at 16? I think it was 16. It's either 15 or 16. Y'all, it's been a minute and I don't have great memory. I've been on through the years. I went to different churches, tested out different, kind of followings and different things. And so, being able to choose my religion, which is, I know fully now, Southern Baptist. I like my church is very loud and vocal and a very big loving family all in one. And so I do know in other countries and even other families, you can't always choose your faith. But where I live, you can, and that's important. It's important to explore that part, to figure out what you believe in and what works for you, and I'm glad that I got to find mine. Which leads me into my next thing I'm thankful for. Number three is my church family. Oh goodness, so finding my church family was definitely an experience. I changed churches. I was between freshman year to, I want to say, sophomore or junior year.
I think we switched churches like 4 times.
Yeah, a lot of it was I went through a phase of going where my friends were and not following the word of God or, what my heart was telling me. Finally, one of my old youth ministers invited me to where he's ministering at, and I found my church home. It's one of those churches where as soon as they see me, no matter how long it's been or why I haven't been, I am always welcome back and never judged for not being there. Or if I need them, I can pick up a phone and call them, and I know that either my youth minister or the actual minister will be here or call me and talk about whatever I'm going through. And that is such a great feeling. So that was a really big, important one that had to make the list of things that I'm always thankful for. Number three is technology. And a lot of people, have normally a love-hate relationship with technology. Because, let's be honest, it is everywhere all the time now. It's what everything in the world is switching to. While technology is a burden at times, it is such a blessing to me because I get to do YouTube. I get to talk to people from around the world that I probably wouldn't get to talk to. I get to stay in contact with people I've met over the years. It's such a great thing, and it's helped improve not just socially, it's improved medically, it's improved a lot of things that I don't know where I would be without it now. So technology is definitely important to me. So this one is being born on Veterans Day, and a lot of people don't actually, understand that. And for me, grandfather was in service, my great uncle was in service, my uncle, and eventually Jesse. He's already said he's going in. And so, being born on Veterans Day is what I consider a huge thing, because it should be celebrated, and you should say you're thankful, not just one day of the year, but all the time, to our vets who serve our country every day. And so that's something that I always took with greatness, was being born on Veterans Day. Of course, when I was little, I joked because there was a Veterans Day parade, and I would call it my parade. But this is my world. But now I understand the meaning of Veterans Day, and I love it. This one is Vanderbilt Children's Hospital, and technically all of Vanderbilt. So, if you don't know, that's the hospital that I went to as soon as I was born, and has taken care of me pretty much my whole life. Yeah, they've saved me multiple times. And so I'm very thankful for that hospital. They actually know what OI is. They understand it. If they don't, they research it, because it's a teaching hospital. And so I am very lucky to be near that hospital, because I know other people in the OI world who don't have great hospitals that understand them or try to. And so I'm very thankful for Vanderbilt and all they do for me and every other OI kid that I know that has went there. My doggies, or as I call them, my fur children. There's one beside me. We actually have lots of fur children in our house. We have 5.
I think.
We have 5. He can't do math. We have 5 fur children. And, for me, they aren't just dogs. They are my anxiety controller. They are, my friend when I'm sick and can't go see people, because that happens a lot. Sometimes they're a handful, but they, most of the time, are more help than they aren't. So they definitely had to make the list. My friends. So, and not just the current friends, they're friends of the past. I've definitely limited my friends circle since graduating high school. I learned that it's more important to have quality over quantity. I definitely learned that having 1 or 2 friends that I can depend on is more important than having 10 friends who only talk to me here or there or whenever. So the ones that I have around, I'm definitely very thankful for. It's 2 in 1, and that's a roof over my head and food to eat, because not everyone has that. And at times when we were little, it was a struggle to, get food on the table while we did it. I know my parents struggled at it often when we were growing up, and so I'm very thankful. In other countries, not every kid or person has that. So you should always be thankful for that one. The next one is the OI community. So OI stands for osteogenesis imperfecta, or brittle bones, in case you're new here. And a community is just all of us that have it. And we don't always get along, but we definitely try to help each other when we have problems or just need someone to talk to, which I think is important, to have someone there that understands what you're going through. The next one kind of goes along with that line, which is just the chronic illness world in general. I have friends that have CF. I have friends that have fibromyalgia. I have friends that have diabetes. It's not just OI. It's all of us. We may not understand exactly what you're going through, but we understand life gets hard. It sucks sometimes. chronic illnesses aren't fun. And sometimes we just need people to talk to. And so I'm very thankful that I found the right community for me. Thing is, my wheelchair. I have to be thankful for it, even though I have a love-hate relationship with it. Sometimes it's mean. Sometimes I think is something I've struggled with being thankful for here recently. But I realize that I should be because it's important. Which is the fact that I live in America. And I know a lot of countries don't have all of the access to things that we have, like clean water or electricity. You know, a lot of other countries are in a lot worse poverty. So with all the election drama and hearing about how terrible America is right now, I think we should take a moment and realize that we are in America and we do have access to things that other countries don't have. The next thing is music, because I listen to it daily. Things go together. Graduating high school and almost being done with college. Yes! I'm almost done learning, you guys. Probably not, but your team is being on the show 2 in a Million. It has opened up so many doors and expanded people to learn about OI and brittle bones and so many things. And I've talked to people from so many countries. 18, which is getting to finish 2 things on my bucket list. And I got to do those when I was on 2 in a Million, which was getting to fly for their first time, which was interesting. Let's put it that way. And getting to see a Chicago bean. Because that didn't make the show, but I did it, you guys. If you follow me on Facebook, you've seen the pictures. Because the bean was important. Are you done?
No. Because I'm playing Pac-Man.
19. Having a great support system. This is both medically and family/friends. Honestly, I have crappy days a lot, and so I need a great support system most of the time. And so I'm thankful that I have that. '20 goes along with that, which is my medical team. I've talked about Vanderbilt, but my medical team is something in itself, you guys. It's a whole new world I have. I haven't counted how many doctors I have lately. Last count was like 7, so almost positive I have more than that now. And while most of them I have to travel to, I am very thankful that I have them and that they are such a great help whenever I need them. YouTube. Because where would we be without YouTube? And getting to talk to people that we can't actually see. Yay! Number 22, which is making it to my 23rd birthday. I was the kid that was told they weren't gonna live till 1. I'm now 23. Way to go, me! Always be thankful for that one. This is an important one to me. Getting to know the Songs of Love team. So for anyone new following me probably from the show or one of my other social medias, Songs of Love is a nonprofit organization that makes songs for chronically ill and I wouldn't say dying, but chronically ill and cancer and things like that, illnesses for young kids. And I had a song made when I was 11.
I thought you were 12.
No, 11. I'll leave a link to the video below. My song thankfully was made into a video, and for a long time it was played on the Great American Country channel, and it was such a blast. But the best part of it was getting to meet the team and getting to meet Anita Cochran and Deborah and Tammy and so many other people that I have such a big network with these guys, and it's so much fun whenever I see any of them. Number 24, living near Nashville. While I have a love-hate relationship with Nashville, mainly because of the traffic, most of the time I am thankful for it, because I live near the heart of country music, guys. But because I live near Nashville, I live near the heart of country music, and I go to lots of concerts. Probably a lot more than normal. And most of them are acoustic shows, which is my favorite. Number 25, my rods. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, they are the rods that go inside my bones to help straighten them and strengthen them. Before the rods, I couldn't set for 30 minutes. Now I can set pretty much all day. Way to go, rods, for doing your job most of the time. That is everything that I could think of. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and you don't forget to click the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Bye.